Lesson 2.21, How Effective a Listener Are You? A Personal Listening Inventory by Peter Gerlach. Lesson 2 of 7, Learn to Communicate Effectively from the website Break the Cycle. As always, the sources are down below. Skipping the first paragraphs. This is one of the series articles in Lesson 2, Learn Communication Basics of 7 Powerful Skills to Get More Daily Needs Get Met More Often. Progress with this lesson depends on simultaneous progress on Lesson 1. Empower your resident true self to guide your personality in calm and conflictual times. You can also listen to all previous videos. To get the most from this inventory, first read this introduction to empathetic listening and this surprising article about listening and your health. Then learn something about yourself via this anonymous one-question poll. Status check. Try defining these out loud. Empathy versus sympathy, listening versus hearing, hearing checks, awareness bubbles, emotional levels, effective communication. Empathetic list inventory. Prepare. Would you agree that some people are better listeners than others? Can you think of someone you feel is usually an effective listener, including you? What criteria do you use to judge? The powerful skill of empathetic listening has also been called reflective and active listening and mirroring. Fluency in these skills is essential for effective assertion, meta talk, and win-win problem solving. Do you already listen empathetically? If not, what might happen if you did? Is anyone teaching these skills to the young people in your life? This worksheet can help you to learn about your general ability to listen well and your selected others' abilities to listen effectively to each other. There are no rights or wrongs here, only what is. To surrender. Interesting. Take your time with these items, adopt the unbiased curiosity of a student, and see what you learn. There are two parts to this inventory. How you see yourself listening, A, with most people, and B, with a special adult or child. Before evaluating these, rank yourself on 3 requisites for effective communication. A, having a true self guiding your personality and maintaining. B, a genuine mutual respect attitude. And C, a two-person awareness bubble. Each of these is required to be an effective listener. Estimate how you stand with each of these requisites and as a foundation of this worksheet. 2. T for true, F for false, question mark, I'm not sure, or it depends on what. With most adults and kids in non-conflict situation, my true self is usually guiding my personality, or if not, I know who is, true, false, question mark. I usually maintain an attitude of genuine mutual respect, true, false, question mark. I usually maintain a two-person awareness bubble, true, false, question mark. With most adults and kids in conflictual or stressful situations, my true self is usually guiding my personality, or if not, I know who it is, true, false, question mark. I usually maintain an attitude of genuine mutual respect, true, false, question mark. I usually maintain a two-person awareness bubble, true, false, question mark. If you are unclear about these evaluations, follow the links above and make sure you understand the concepts. Test. Can you describe each concept to another person? Then use the skill awareness to factually observe your half of typical calm and stressful interactions with a range of kids and other adults. Do this with yourself guiding your other sub-selves, reference to Lesson 1. Keep this self-evaluation in mind as you do the following. Find an undistracted place and time and reserve 30 minutes or more for reflection. Option. Jot down notes as you do this. Exercise to amplify your learning. How I see myself as a listener in general. Answer these items out loud and print this inventory and write your answers. The letter allows you to renew this to future measures any progress. Some adults and kids I know who are consistently effective listeners are. What makes them effective is name specific traits like eye contact, steady focus, empathy, respect, interruption, stop, changes, questions, etc. Some people I often have a hard time listening to are names because on a scale 1 to 10, rate your general effectiveness as a listener. 1 means I rarely hear what others think, feel, and need now, and 10 is always I hear kids and other adults with laser clarity and accuracy. This is not about shaming yourself, it's about awareness. Option, give yourself a range. I'm about a 4 to a 6. If that feels more realistic, since your ability to listen well fluctuates with many factors. With most people is in conflictual situations. I would rate my listening effectiveness as a blank. With colleagues at work or school, I would rate my general listening effective as a blank. When there are no conflicts, I am generally a blank listener with the pre-adult kids in my life. When we have significant conflicts, I am generally a blank listener with these pre-adult kids, with the adults who mean the most to me personally. When either of us is in conflict, I would rate my listening effective as a blank. When we have significant conflict, I would rate my listening effective as a blank. What I am modeling and teaching the kids in my life about effective listening is pontinhos, or reticência. What I am realizing as I assess my listening ability here is 3 dots. You and a special partner as effective listeners. Focus on your past or present relationship with an important adult or child. Use the same 1 to 10 scale, rate your usual listening effectiveness with them and then with you. When neither of us is conflict, I'll rate my listening effective as a blank. I think you would rank my ability to listen well to you as a blank. I believe your true self is usually guiding your personality, true, false, question mark. You usually maintain a mutual respect attitude with me, true, false, question mark. You usually maintain a two-person awareness bubble with me, true, false, question mark. I rank your ability to listen to me as a blank. I would rank your listening effectiveness with me as a blank. When we have a significant conflict, I would rate my listening effectiveness as a blank. I think you would rank my ability to listen well to you as a blank. I believe your true self is usually guiding your personality, true, false, question mark. You usually maintain a mutual respect attitude with me, true, false, question mark. You usually maintain a two-person awareness bubble with me, true, false, question mark. I rank your ability to listen to me as a blank. I think you would rank your listening effective with me as a blank. I have the hardest time listening to you when topics I have trouble listening to you on are because I would listen to you better if instead of really listening to each other at key times, you and I blank blank assume listening automatically means agreeing with the speaker unless we say otherwise. Blank blank mind read assume that the other is really thinking and meaning. Blank blank often finishing the other sentences for them. Blank blank often beginning composing our response before the speaker is done. Blank blank interrogate break the speaker train of thought with excessive questions. Blank blank lose the speaker meanings of by over-focusing on words details. Blank blank ignore, hide or deny feeling distracted, bored, anxious, frustrated or angry. Blank blank judge, moralize or preach about the speaker or the subject. Blank blank suggest solutions to the speaker's problems without being asked to fix or advise. Blank blank don't bother sensing the speaker current communication needs to feel respected, vent emotions, give or get information, cause action or excitement, divert from something unpleasant and or create excitement. Blank blank grab the conversation, change the subject before the speaker is finished. Blank blank start an argument for excitement. Blank blank ignore the feeling part of the speaker's communication. Blank blank rarely try to hear between the speaker's lines. For example, to hear what you are not saying. Blank blank in a conflict defend, counterattack, shut up or withdraw. Blank blank interrupt the speaker, talk or silences frequently with my opinions or ideas. Blank blank hide the feeling, confused, impatient or overwhelmed. Blank blank send mixed messages with voice, body, face and hands. Blank blank don't summarize my impression of others' thoughts and feelings periodically. Don't do hearing checks. Blank blank threaten, demand, whine, proclaim, cry, blame, lecture, drone, joke. Blank blank fake interest in the speaker's topics when I am bored or disinterested. Blank blank avoid appropriate eye contact or stare too much. Blank blank don't ask the speaker something like, is there more you need to say about that? Or are you finished? Blank blank often do something active while listening to the other person. For example, listening while driving, vehicle, reading, preparing food, folding clothes, balancing the checkbooks, etc. And other examples. What I want to improve about listening to you is. What I want to ask you to change about listening to me is. I probably won't develop my empathy listening skills with you because now I am aware of notes, thoughts, and learnings. Pause, breathe, and reflect. Why did you use this inventory? Did you get what you needed? If not, what do you need? Who's answering these questions? Your resident true self or somebody else? Options. Try this listening skill practice. Read why listening is good for your heart. Review these options for responding to someone who can't hear you. Invest lesson 2 study guidebook Satisfactions 7 relationship skills you need to know. It integrates most of lesson 2 web articles in this non-profit website. Continue studying and applying lesson 2. Thank you very much for listening to me. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell button. For consultations and donations, the email is down below. Bye. See you next time. Bye.